This morning, all eyes on the Strait of Hormuz, days after the ceasefire with Iran that was built around its reopening. The Iranians say the strait is open, but they say ships must coordinate with them to pass. Only a handful got through yesterday, hundreds of others still not moving. President Trump writing, "There are reports that Iran is charging fees to tankers going through the Hormuz Strait. They better not be, and if they are, they better stop now." But earlier this week, Trump told ABC's Jonathan Karl plans for a toll were being considered, and he said we're thinking of doing it as a joint venture. Passage through the vital waterway was free before the war, and Iran did little to police it. Meanwhile, Israel and Lebanon might be one step closer to reaching their own ceasefire. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu agreeing to hold talks in the coming days. A source says President Trump told Netanyahu to scale back his attacks on Iran-backed Hezbollah. Officials in Lebanon say hundreds have been killed this week alone. Iran claims Lebanon was part of the U.S. ceasefire, but the U.S. denies that.
If Iran wants to let this negotiation fall apart in a conflict where they were getting hammered over Lebanon, which has nothing to do with them and which the United States never once said was part of the ceasefire, that's ultimately their choice.
Back in Washington, Democrats are pushing to vote on a war powers resolution that would require congressional approval for any future military actions. It's not expected to pass the Republican-led Senate, and at least one Democrat already saying he'll join Republicans in rejecting it.
We have to stand our military to allow them to accomplish, the goals of epic fury. Every single thing Iran done is an entire war crime. Now, we are the force of good in the world.
Now, Vice President Vance will lead those peace talks in Pakistan tomorrow, and now the State Department saying they're planning a meeting next week to discuss a ceasefire in Lebanon.